Coffee and critiques. Coffee and critiques.
Shalom, Kason here with another episode of Coffee and Critiques. And today we're going to be critiquing the movie Snowpiercer. Now, let me give you a little backstory on this movie because a lot of you may have not seen any trailers, any advertising, or have known that the movie is in theaters near you. First of all, this movie was made by a Korean director, and it is based on a French graphic novel. So it's more foreign than most of us Americans are used to, and that is why it didn't really get a lot of push in the US. I'm not sure about other countries, but in my area where I live, it's only playing in one theater 2 times a day. That's 8:30 and 10:30. So it's not really getting a lot of play time around here, but I'm going to review it anyway because I decided to, instead of going to see another quote-unquote blockbuster, I decided to see something that might be a little bit different and a little bit interesting. So here's my critique for Snowpiercer. First off, did I love it or did I hate it? I'm kind of in between. Since it was directed by a foreign person, a Korean director, I should say, and it stars some Korean actors, some American actors.
I belong to the front. You belong to the tail.
Some British actors. It's got a little bit of everybody in there. It's kind of hard to say. I'll tell you what I did love about it. I did love the acting. Chris Evans is in it. He did a great job.
18 years I've hated the train. 18 years I've waited for this moment.
Tilda Swinton, I believe her name is. I never get these names or anything right, but...
Passengers, eternal order flows from the sacred engine.
She was excellent as a villain in the movie, and there were some faces who were surprising to see in this movie. So I feel like the cast was very powerful, and the acting talent was broad reaching. You know, there were all kinds of, different levels of acting talent being showcased in this movie, and it really helped run the plot along, and everything kind of fit together very nicely, and it didn't feel like anything was dragging at any points. It didn't feel like I was misunderstanding what was going on. Everything was very clear. It was just kind of hard to say how I really felt about it because it really does have that foreign feel. What I thought could have been better, again, it's hard to say. I personally enjoyed the movie, but it left me with a lot of questions, a lot of, kind of retrospective thoughts, a lot of, wondering, well, what did this mean or what did that mean? But overall, I thought it was a very enjoyable movie, and I thought it had a very clear and a very interesting message in the end.
This is your world. The train saved humanity.
The engine lasts forever. The population must always be kept in balance.
I said sit down.
So, what I thought could have been better, it's very, very hard to say. Now, we're going to be getting to the grading, which, of course, you know how this works. 1 coffee cup means you shouldn't go see it, don't waste your money. 2 means, meh. You might like it, you might not like it, but, it's a toss-up. Go see it or don't, it's up to you. 3 means definitely go see it. It's worth your money. Don't miss this movie before it gets out of theaters. Before I get into the judging, we're doing a little something different today, which I usually don't do. We're going to be doing instant espresso coffee. It's called Ferrara. I got it from Farm Fresh. It's actually really good. I like it a lot. And usually, we have Starbucks or 7-Eleven or something like that, but I am personally trying to cut back on sugar. So a lot of that stuff that they make out there, it's full of sugar. So I'm gonna be getting my instant coffee probably from now on and making it at home without any sugar. Anyway, that's totally irrelevant. Just sharing. Anyway, let's get to the grading. I'm gonna give this two coffee cups, simply because I feel that this is a great movie. It's very interesting and it has a great feeling to it that's different than the summer blockbusters. But it's hard for me to say, with all you YouTubers watching out there, that you would enjoy this, and I can just give it a 3 because I know you won't feel like your money has been wasted. Some of you might go see this movie, which I think is excellent, and say, what just happened? I don't understand any of that, and it was a total waste of time. Waste of my money. You know, I'm never watching Coffee and Critiques again, and I don't want you to say that. Okay? So, I'm going to give it a 2, simply because it could be great if you go see it and totally worth your money. But at the same time, you could totally hate it because it's one of those kind of films. And it is a film. It's very artistic, and it's very well written. Like I said, the acting talent in there is great, especially Chris Evans. He did a great job. The director, the writing, everything. However, it could leave some people with a bad taste in their mouth. So that is why I'm going to give it 2 coffee cups, because I feel that you should go see it if you're into foreign movies, if you're into Korean flicks, if you're into, you know, that whole Asian movie kind of craze that was going on, and you really liked those when they were just subtitled and brought to the US, then you'll probably love this because it's the same thing except it's in English. If you're not into foreign flicks at all, and you like summer blockbusters, you like, you know, what's coming out and what's being promoted and what's being advertised and what's being shoved down your throat, then you probably wouldn't like this. So I'm going to go with 2 coffee cups. See it, don't see it. I personally thought it was great, but the choice is yours.
This is disorder.
We're going to the front. Open the gate.
We've known you well, Mr. Curtis. We've been watching you. Precisely 74% of you shall die.
And that is it for today's episode of Coffee and Critiques. I wanted to make another quick note before I left. As you can see here, we are not on a green screen today because it's just taken up a lot of editing time, and that is something we really don't have right now with you know, a lot of other things going on right now outside of the YouTube universe. You know, there's just not enough time in the day to edit the green screen and put all the fancy graphics and everything there. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. So white background or whatever background it might be, because I'm not in the van today, but you get the gist. If you like foreign flicks, go see Snowpiercer. If you're into blockbusters and mainstream movies, probably don't. That's it today for my Coffee and Critiques of Snowpiercer. Check me out next time. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and let me know what you thought if you did see Snowpiercer, or if you saw the trailer, what you think it could be like, or if you just want a shout out at me. Yeah, do that in the comment section. And like I said before, make sure you subscribe, and that's it. I will see you next time. Peace out.
Now I'm going to get some coffee beans and talk about what I have seen, what's new out there.